Okay, guys, we are on page 366. We're going to be solving word problems. Vamos a trabajar con problemas de palabras. We have to read. Tenemos que leer y pensar. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? ¿Vamos a quitar, restar? ¿Vamos a sumar? Are we going to add? Should we subtract? We're going to read and figure out what we must be doing. Okay, so go to page 366. 366, and we're going to move in for a closer look. Okay, label the bar model. Write a number sentence with a blank for the missing number. Solve. Rotula el modelo de barras. Escribo un enunciado numérico con un blanco en el lugar del número que falta. Resuelve. Okay, so we're going to fill out this bar model here, and then we're going to make an equation, and then we're going to have to solve it. Okay, remember when we solve equations, problems with two digits, we usually like to do them vertical, not horizontal. But an equation, enunciado numérico, is horizontal, es horizontal. Okay, let's read. Vamos a leer juntos. Carlet had a box of 46 craft sticks. She used 28 craft sticks to make a sailboat. How many craft sticks were not used? Do you know what craft sticks are? We used to call them popsicle sticks. We used to actually save our popsicle sticks to make things with them. But you can buy popsicle sticks. I thought I had one in my drawer here, but I can't find one. I know I have some at school. You know what a popsicle stick is? They're popsicles coming. They're flat sticks. I don't see any here. Anyway, Carlet had a box with 46 sticks in them. Let me see if it says here. Carla tenía una caja de 46 palitos planos. Usó 28 palitos planos para hacer un velero. ¿Cuántos palitos planos no se usaron? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Nope, I couldn't find any, boys and girls. Couldn't find any popsicle sticks. Okay, are you trying to solve it while I was talking? Okay, so here's our bar model. A bar model has two boxes that make one big box. The big box is the total, and the total goes here. El total va aquí, es todo juntos. Y son dos partes. Juntos los dos partes hacen el total. So when we read a problem, cuando leemos un problema, tenemos que pensar, ¿cuál es el número total? ¿Cuál es la cantidad total de lo que estamos hablando? What's the total of what we're talking about? Here we're talking about craft sticks. How many craft sticks are there altogether? Let's read again. Carlet had a box of 46 craft sticks. She used 28. How many were not used? So the total was how many? 46. Remember, the total is always the bigger of the numbers too, right? That goes here. 46 was all the craft sticks. She used some, and some were not used. She used 28, and some were not used. This is what we have to find. How many were not used? Okay, so the total is here. When we have the total, but one of the parts is missing, what do I like to compare them to? I like to say, this is the mama, and these are the babies, right? The mama and her babies. When a baby is missing, when one of the atoms is missing, we have to subtract. Tenemos que quitar este lado para encontrar ese lado. El total es 46. Si quitamos, si restamos el 28, Vamos a encontrar la parte que queda. If we take away the 28, we'll find out what's left. And there's our problem. How do we solve that? Well, we like to do it vertical. 46, take away 28. Right? Did you see that down there? Okay, some of you didn't see that. 46, take away 28. Again, when you have the total and you're missing one of the add-ins, one of the babies, you must subtract because 46 is this, take away that, leaves this. 46, take away 28. Beginning with the ones, 6 minus 8. 6, take away 8. Can you take away 8 from 6? Can you? No. You have to borrow. There's 4 tens, so we borrow one of them. That leaves 3 tens. We take the 10 and add it to 6. 10 and 6 is 16. 16, take away. Maybe you remember doubles. 8 plus 8 is 16. So 16 take away 8 is 8. If you don't remember, 16 take away 8. 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 3 now, take away 2. 3 take away 2 is 1. 18. There are 18 left. Okay, then 18. 18. Look at all those 18s we had to write. In all 4 places. 18, 18, 18, 18. Okay. Why don't you try reading this on the bottom? Try reading number 2 and just do this part. Don't do this yet. Just do this part. Here they put the total on top. Don't be tricked. They put the total on top and they want you to find the bottom, okay? This is the one that's going to be missing. So this is the total on top and here are the parts on the bottom. I don't know why they did it different like this. Just to confuse you more. Go ahead, try reading this on your own. Pause it to do it, okay? Okay, did you pause and do it? I hope so. That's the way I asked you. Not cheating, not copying me. Angel, always copying me. You don't get Doja points if I look at your paper and I can tell you're just copying my answers. If there's no work, I know you're not doing it. You're just waiting and looking at the answers. That's cheating. You don't learn anything that way. And you certainly aren't ready for 3rd grade if that's all you can do is copy. Here we go. Rob's class made 31 clay bowls. So they're making these bowls. You know what a bowl is? A bowl is what you can eat cereal in. Here's one of Adelina's bowls. That's a bowl, okay? You can make them out of plastic. You can make them out of glass. These are made out of clay. Clay is soft. You have to then bake the clay to make it hard. Anyway, Rob's class made some clay bowls in art class. They made 31. Sarah's class made 15 clay bowls. How many more clay bowls did Rob's class make than Sarah's? Okay, and this problem's hard actually. 31 is the total, is Bob's total. And Sarah did 15. And here's how many more Rob did. That's Rob's. Rob did this many more than Sarah. She had 15. He had 31. Here's the difference between the two. That's how many more he did. So the 31 goes on top. The 15 goes on the bottom. La clase de Rob hizo 31 tazones de arcilla. La clase de Sara hizo 15 tazones de arcilla. ¿Cuántos tazones de arcilla más hizo la clase de Rob que la clase de Sara? Remember I told you this kind of problem, whenever they ask how much bigger is one number than another number, you must always subtract. 31 minus 15 equals blank. Oh, I forgot to do my blank on the other one, right? Blank. They wanted a blank. We didn't put the blank. Here's the blank. 31 minus 15 equals blank. We're going to put it up here. 31 minus 15. How much bigger? How many more did Rob's class make than Sarah's? Well, let's find out. 1 minus 5. Can you take away 5? No. Remember, you must start on top. You cannot take away 5. You borrow. The 3 becomes a 2, and the 1 becomes an 11. 11, take away 5. 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, I know 6 and 5 is 11. That makes sense. 6 and 5 is 11. 2, take away 1. 1 is 11. 16, 16, 16, 16. 16 more. You got that one? Here we go. We're going to do some more. Okay, try reading this one. And again, just do this part. Don't do the down part. Don't find the answer. Just set up your model first, okay? Read it en español o en inglés y escribe los números en el modelo. Pause your video to do it. I hope you paused it. Here we go to check. You should be done. I'm checking. If you paused it, you're already done. Here we go. Okay, where was I? Right here, right? Gotta make it nice and easy. Mr. Hayes makes 32 wooden frames. A frame is where you put a picture. He gives away 15 frames as gifts. How many frames does he still have? Okay. En español, el señor Hayes hace 32 marcos de madera. Regala 15 marcos. ¿Cuántos marcos le quedan? Okay, so he's got wooden frames. Some he gave away and some he still has. What's the total? How many frames were there altogether that he made? How many did he make? Because some he gives away and some he keeps. How many did he make? 32. That's the total. So it goes on this one. The total is all of them. El total son todos. Por eso 32, porque él hizo 32 marcos. Now, he gave some away and he keeps some. How many did he give away? 15. Okay, how are we going to find out how many are left? Well, we have the mama. We're missing one of the babies. How do we find the baby? We got to subtract, beginning with the mama. You begin with the total. Empezamos con el total. 32 menos 15. La parte 15 va a quedar la otra parte. The other part is left. When you have 32 that he made and you take away the ones that he gave away, there's the ones left. 32 minus 15. Try this real quick by yourself. See if you can beat me. See if you can do it before me. Okay, let's check. Let's see if you beat me already. Did you put a 3 here? If you did, you got it wrong. Don't start with the 5. It's not 5. You don't begin with the 5. You begin with the 2. 2, take away 5. You can't do it. You got to borrow. The 3 became a 2. Add 10 and 2 is 12. 12, take away 5. 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Y 2 quito 1. 1. 17. 17. 17. 17 frames. 17 marcos. Okay. Okay. Try this one. Read this one. What's that say? Number 4. Read number 4. See if you can set up the thing. Do not solve it yet. I want to make sure we get our model right. Okay. Put it on pause and do it, okay? Did you get it done? Should have paused it. Okay, let's read and find out what's the total. Here are the totals on top, and here are the parts. Wesley had 21 ribbons in a box. He has 15 ribbons on the wall. So some are in the box, some are on the wall. How many more ribbons does he have in the box than on the wall. So you might think 21, 15. That would be if you want to know how many altogether, but it didn't ask how many altogether. It said how many more are in the box than on the wall. So the wall, 15 is one part, and how many more is the other part, and altogether they should be as much as 21. So Wesley has 21. On the box, 21 are in the box, 15 are on the wall, and this is how many more are on the wall. The wall is, the box. The box has more. Here's the wall. This is the difference between the wall and the box. This is the wall, this is the box. The wall is bigger than the box, 21 to 15. How much more are on the wall? That's the extra part. How are we going to find it? Subtract, beginning with the total. 21 with the most. 21, take away the 15, we're going to find the difference. This one we could count up because the numbers are close together. Watch, 15. We want to go up to 21. How many more? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. How many more? 6. Let's do it this way and see if it comes out to 6. 21, take away 15. 1, take away 5. Can't do it. Borrow. The 2 becomes a 1. This becomes 11. Take away 5. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 1 quito 1, 0. No escribimos 0 en frente. 6. We did that by counting up because 21 and 15 are close together. Okay? Do you see that? Remember, whenever it asks, how many more is one number than another number? ¿Cuánto más es un número que otro número? Quieres encontrar la diferencia, y la diferencia quiere decir quitar. La diferencia entre dos números, tenemos que quitar los dos números para encontrar la diferencia. La diferencia es la extra. ¿Ok? Okay. Try solving this one by yourself. You got to think smarter. Can you think smarter and do that one by yourself? Go ahead, try it. Put it on pause and see if you can do that by yourself. It's kind of hard. See if you can figure out how to do it. It takes a couple steps, I'll tell you that. You have to do 2 things, 2 parts to it, 2 parts to your problem. Okay? Try it. Pause your video. Okay, did you do it? You should be done if you paused your video. If you didn't pause your video, you just started. You're saying, I'm not ready. Well, then pause your video. Here we go. Jennifer wrote 9 poems at school and 11 poems at home. Jennifer escribió 9 poemas en la escuela y 11 poemas en casa. She wrote 5 more poems than Nell. Escribió 5 poemas más que Nell. How many poems did Noel write? Okay. We want to know how many Nell write. ¿Cuántos poemas escribió Nell? Nell is the name. We want to know how many Nell wrote. They don't tell us now. They tell us Jennifer. What did they tell us about Jennifer? Jennifer wrote 9 poems at school and 11 poems at home. Do we know how much she wrote? Well, we know she wrote 9 at school and 9 at home. What do you think we have to do first? We have to add. Tenemos que sumar primero. 11. I'm going to put 11 on top. You could put 9 on top if you want. Okay, I'll put 9 on top. You could also put 11 on top. It doesn't matter when you add. Cuando sumamos, no importa cuál va arriba. Pero ellos tienen 9 primero, voy a poner 9 primero. 9 más 1. 10. Escribe él. 0. Estamos sumando. Y carga el 1. 1 más 1 son 2. A veces cargamos cuando estamos sumando. No prestamos. Cargamos. 9 and 1 is 10. Put down the 0, carry the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. Sometimes we have to carry when we add, right? We don't borrow. That's when we subtract. Okay, now we know Jennifer has 20. Ahora sabemos que Jennifer escribió 20 poemas. Y dice que ella escribió 5 más poemas que Nell. She wrote 5 more than Nell. So did Nell write more or less than Jenny? Less. Menos que ella, see? She wrote 20, he wrote 5. She wrote 5 more than him, which means he wrote 5 less than her. Do we want a number? Did he write more? Should we add 5 or should we take away 5? She wrote more than him, so we have to take away 5. Do not add 5. You have to take away because she wrote more than him. So we're going to do 20, and we're going to take away 5 to find out how much Nell wrote. Okay? She wrote 5 more than Nell. Nell can be a girl's name or a boy's name. Usually a girl's name, actually. 0, take away 5. 0, people. 0. Can you take away 5? No. Don't put 5, take away 0. This is 0, take away 5. We have to borrow. The 2 becomes a 1. The 0 becomes a 10. Now we have 10, take away 5. It's still 5. Even if you put 5 by mistake, it's still 5. But this is a 1, not a 2. 1, take away nothing. 1. 15. Does that sound right? Let's see. Jennifer wrote 9 poems at school and 11 poems at home. So she wrote 20 altogether. We added. She wrote 5 more poems than Nell. She wrote 20. He wrote 15. Is that 5 more? Yeah. When you count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5 more. This is correct. This is right. We did it right. 15. Okay, guys? That's it for now. When we do math, we really are trying to solve math problems because in the real world, that's the kind of problems we're going to have. We're going to have to solve things when we go to the store, when we shop, when we're working at home. We have to add and subtract all the time. So you have to know how to do that. You have to know when to do it and what you do. Do you add? Do you subtract? Do you multiply? Do you divide? Those are all things you're going to be learning in 3rd grade. Okay, I will see you next time, guys. See you tomorrow for some classwork. Bye.